John C. Hinch Production Art Studios in Peoria, Illinois, VideoMax Limited presents Midstate Magazine with your hosts, Andrew Darling and Becca Winnie. News with Ashley Edlin and Cody Brutlag. And your Midstate reporting team. Sports with Drew Tate. On the Beat with Elizabeth Scoville. About Town with Gabrielle Balzel. Get Real with Emily Hart. Let's Eat with Kate Hall. About Crew with Tara Jabari. Cooking for Two with Emily Hart and Cody Brutlag. And State of the Arts with Simone Buckner. And now, from America's friendliest city, Midstate Magazine starts right now.
Hello there and welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm Andrew Darling.
And I'm Becca Winning.
And we're going to have a lovely show today.
I think so.
Valentine's Day just happened.
Yes, it did.
2 days ago or something. And, there's a lot of debate as to whether or not it's a real holiday. What do you think?
I don't think it's really a holiday. I think it's a boost of revenue for the stores. They'll sell cards and candy, and there's really no need for it.
I agree with you, but what says I love you more than like a Scooby-Doo Valentine,
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Or
okay.
a rose.
Flowers?
But then again, that's only what they tell me.
Chocolate flowers?
Oh, chocolate flowers, that would be
That's
good.
good, yeah.
My friend also told me she was going to give me, buy a box of Valentines and give me the whole box of Valentines addressed to me.
Oh, that's nice.
And again, raising revenue.
Raising revenue. But you don't look so good. Looks like you could use a healthy dose of the news.
Good evening and welcome to Midstate News. I'm Cody Brutlag.
And I'm Ashley Edlin, and now let's take a first look at the news.
The primaries are over for Illinois and candidates have been chosen to represent their parties. But there's still much to be discussed in 2010. Here are a handful of Illinois' issues. There's a $7 million plan to remove the Asian carp threatening the Great Lakes. Many options are now being explored. Also, Illinois is in the second half of Senate Bill 1381, the Compassionate Use of Medical Cannabis Pilot Program Act. The first steps were passed in 2009, and the bill will be moving into the agenda again this year. And the railway through Bloomington will soon be reconstructed to accelerate to speeds of 100 miles per hour. This project was funded by the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act.
A little over a year ago, the Springboard Project motivated 2 Bradley students to create an organization. They did not win the competition, but they are going strong today and are winners in the eyes of their peers. Midstate Magazine's Rachel Seacrest has more.
Saving a life to change a life. A motto created by and seriously taken to heart at a local organization.
We founded Paws Giving Independence a year ago September, and we started out with only 3 dogs, and we currently have 12 dogs in the program. Myself and another Bradley student, Brandy Arnold, we co-founded the program, and our goal was to place all of our dogs for free of charge in the Peoria area to the individuals that could benefit from them. So the dogs are trained to turn on lights, they open doors, they pick up stuff you drop, they brace for transfers, and other specially designed tasks for the person.
This organization has grown, and it's changing the lives of the people and the dogs.
All the dogs you see are rescued from animal shelters in the area, and then they're placed in foster homes. So those are members of the Peoria community, and they offer to take the dogs into their houses. Paws Giving Independence provides all the vet care for the dogs, and they foster homes work every week with the dogs on different tasks.
Fundraisers and donations keep this organization afloat, and Bradley University provides the group a place to train. Carla Hardesty feels relieved because her daughter Naomi has a new sense of confidence.
Really wonderful thing that she is a companion and a friend, and when Naomi is out in a community setting, it seems like Sasha's like a bridge between people in the community and Naomi. People want to come and talk with her, and she's even said, when I have Sasha with me, I feel popular.
For Midstate Magazine, I'm Rachel Seacrest.
Oh, there's a good...
If you would like more information about this organization, you can visit their website at givingindependence.org.
Due to city budget cuts last year, several Peoria policemen were laid off. This year, there have been 3 new hires, but the new employees are dogs. Peoria Police Chief Stephen Settingsgard has requested the purchase of 3 specialized canines. This is because 2 of Peoria's current canines are close to retirement. The purchase of the canines will total to $42,000.
A week after Democrat Scott Cohen won the primary for lieutenant governor, he vowed to stay in the race.
But last Sunday, Cohen dropped out. Political opponents attacked Cohen with allegations that he abused his ex-wife and threatened a former girlfriend with a knife.
The selection of a new Democratic lieutenant governor is now up to the Illinois Democratic State Central Committee. After Woodruff High School closed, many high schoolers have been displaced. Peoria High School officials say that they will need more classrooms, parking, and security to accommodate the additional 650 students. Peoria High School Principal Randy Simons says 15 classrooms in the 100-year-old building will be divided in half to just make room. School officials have hired architects to begin making plans for building renovations.
Some Bradley University theater students decided to get a little scandalous on stage Saturday, but it was to raise money for AIDS research. Midstate Magazine's Jen French has more.
When people think of a drag show, most think of men dressed as women. But drag goes both ways.
We have the girls that when they get the chance to dress up as guys, they're going to be thugs. You know, they're going to wear the pants around their, pants are down below their hips, that sort of thing. But then, like, on the reverse side of that, you've got guys who are, like, frantically trying on heels. And, like, these heels don't fit. Or, like, I don't know how to wear a bra.
Jeremy Behrens has participated in the Alpha Psi Omega drag show since he was a freshman. He says that the costumes of some of the performers can be quite convincing.
My mom came to one drag show and took photos of another student, thinking it was me the whole time. And I got a whole drag show. No pictures of me.
The co-ed theater fraternity hosts the show in order to raise money for Central Illinois Friends of People with AIDS. However, a drag queen from last year says his family was a little taken aback by photos of him dressed as a woman.
I go into drag show knowing there may be some comments afterwards that are a little out there, so,
Drag, Marlon says, isn't just for gays.
My family has seen pictures and they're like, oh my God, what is this? This is crazy. What are you doing down at college? And I'm like, and I tell them every time, like, I did this to raise money to fight AIDS. That's why I did it.
It pushes you, so often as actors we're asked to be, we're asked to be older, we're asked to be, a creature of some sort, but rarely are we asked to portray the opposite gender on stage.
These drag kings and queens embraced their role Saturday night, knowing that the money they raised was going to a good cause. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Jen French.
Thanks, Jen. The shows were free of charge and the money raised was accepted through donations only. Alpha Psi Omega raised $850 this year.
After routine inspection, the Cedar Street Bridge will have a 15-ton weight limit until further notice. IDOT spokesperson Brian Williamson says it's safe for most vehicles to cross the bridge.
The law enforcement will ensure that trucks over 15 tons do not use it. There are plans to repair the bridge, but a time frame has not been set.
Renovations will be funded through the bridge officials' office in Springfield. Taxpayers will not be affected by the construction. And that's all for news. Let's toss it to Courtney for sports.
Hey sports fans, Courtney here with your latest updates in sports news. March Madness could be in for some big changes. Right now, the popular college basketball tournament consists of 65 teams. The NCAA is looking to expand that to 96. Its thinking is more teams means more games, which means more money. The idea has been endorsed by several high-profile college basketball coaches, including U of I's Bruce Weber, Duke's Mike Krzyzewski, and Wisconsin's Bo Ryan. The change could go into effect as early as next year. The cold weather didn't stop hundreds of local fishermen from casting their lures. Wildlife Prairie State Park hosted its first ice fishing tournament Saturday. More than 400 fishermen and women drilled holes into the frozen Taylor and Horseshoe Lakes. Several contestants were held for the largest fish, furthest traveled to catch a fish, and youngest to catch a fish. Tournament coordinator Scott Carlson says that ice fishing is a bit different than fishing in warm weather.
As far as other fishing, obviously you're not casting, you're taking up a lot less space. You still have the use of sonar and stuff like that to get an idea where the fish are, but now you just have the one little hole you're trying to check to see where they're coming from. And obviously you're allowed to drill more, but it's still a little bit of luck.
Fish that were reeled in included bass, bluegill, red-eared sunfish, and black crappie. The park expects to host future tournaments in the spring and fall. In baseball, when former Cubs outfielder Andre Dawson is inducted into the Hall of Fame this summer, he won't be wearing a Cubs hat. He has decided to go in as a Montreal Expo. Dawson spent his first 11 seasons in Montreal, where he won 6 Gold Gloves and was named 1977 Rookie of the Year. Dawson then spent 5 years in Chicago, winning the league MVP award in 1987. He wrapped up his career by playing 2 years each with the Red Sox and Marlins. The Hall of Fame ceremony is on July 25th in Cooperstown, New York. That's it for sports. Back to you, Ashley.
Thanks, Courtney. Mattel has released a new gadget that allows pet owners to get tweets from their furry friends. Puppy Tweet has a motion and sound sensor that attaches to the pet's collar. The pet owner simply creates an account for the dog and checks the tweets throughout the day. The sensor has preset tweets that are stimulated by the dog's behavior. If the dog is running around the house, it may say, "I finally caught that tail I've been chasing," and ouch. The product will hit stores in the fall.
Well, that's all from the news. I'm Cody Brutlag.
And I'm Ashley Edlin. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Courtney Shattuck. Be sure to join us next week.
Thank you for that dose of news. There were a lot about pets today.
Yeah.
My favorite was in the ice fishing one, when the kid was pouring water on.
I like that kid. He got that other kid good, pouring very freezing water on his back.
Cold. Good thing the coat was waterproof.
Ever gone ice fishing?
No, I haven't. Have
you will. We'll go ice fishing.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. I really like ice fishing because you can eat the fish and you get to dig a hole. What's better than that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Digging holes and fish can't get much better. And yep, we should go probably in the summer when there's lots of ice. We'll go. All right, but coming up next is something that I suspect the ladies will like. No, it's not more of me. It's the Dear John movie review on Get Real.
Today's movie in review will be Dear John, based on a Nicholas Sparks novel. Which means, ladies, get out your tissues, because this one's a tearjerker.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
I'm Savannah.
John.
Nice to meet you, John.
A soldier home on leave falls for a college girl. With only 2 weeks together, they immediately fall in love. When he returns to duty, they must find a way to cope with being apart, so they write letters to each other every chance they get. Time and distance begin to take a toll on the young lovers, and John, played by Channing Tatum, re-enlists after September 11th. This devastates Savannah, played by Amanda Seyfried, and she can no longer continue the long-distance relationship. In her last letter to John, she tells him that she has fallen for someone and she is engaged. John struggles trying to deal with being away from her and his ailing father. Once John comes home to be by his father's side, the urge to see Savannah is overwhelming. But the question is, does she feel the same way about him?
Dear John is like every other Nicholas Sparks book turned movie. Boy meet girl, boy and girl fall in love, they struggle to be together, but end up being together in the end. The acting was subpar with the typical cheesy love story one-liners, but this movie does make you think about the thousands of people in military that leave loved ones behind, and the pain they face every day missing the people they love. Overall, I give Dear John 2 stars out of 5. For Get Real, I'm Emily Hart.
Thanks, Emily. Wow, that does seem like a tearjerker.
Yeah, you know what's really a tearjerker is when I got dragged to go see The Notebook by one of my girlfriends. That was really worth crying about.
I'm sorry, I have not, nor do I ever plan on seeing The Notebook.
Well, you know, it's just a part of the whole relationship thing. But the movie didn't even have 2 of my favorite things, an explosion or Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, wow.
Well, usually he's with the explosions, so.
Okay, well, you do realize it's a love movie, not an action romance?
That doesn't matter. It doesn't have an explosion. It didn't even have a little one, like maybe a firecracker.
Well, maybe you should recheck your expectations for movies.
Okay. Look, I consider myself a movie buff, all right? Explosions are good. Trust me on this
I
one.
agree, but if you go to see a romance.
Well, now we have a brand new segment for you this week, and it's called Cooking for Two.
Hello and welcome to Cooking for Two. I'm your host, Cody Brutlag.
And I'm Emily Hart, your cook. Cooking for Two is for all of you who have a special someone in your life, but you don't want to necessarily break the bank when you're trying to enjoy a lovely meal together.
And this week we're celebrating Valentine's Day. So what do we have here?
Well, I made up a recipe and it's called salsa chicken. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You get your chicken and we have salsa that we're going to marinate it in, and I also have some fresh red and green bell peppers and onions.
All right, well, go ahead and show us what you got.
I put the pan a little medium high, not too high, just a dab of olive oil, not too much. You want your lovely bell peppers. I have half of a pepper of each. So after you add your peppers and your onions, liberally add your salsa. Just pour it over the chicken on top of it and a little bit around it. Now what you want to do is just let it sit there for a while, and while we'll come back and check it and flip the chicken.
So I can easily tell what this is going to be, obviously, a salad.
Obviously. So what I like to do is just add some tomatoes. Then you add your leftover onions from your salsa chicken, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Voila, the salad is done. So now we're going to check up on the chicken just to see how it's doing. And it's looking pretty good. We're going to actually turn down the heat a little bit so it doesn't dry out. We got 2 sweet potatoes, one for you, that special someone. We're gonna microwave them, and after that, we're gonna mash them up a bit, put some butter and some cinnamon, make them really, really yummy.
So this is my best part of making a meal. You get to eat it.
Exactly, everyone loves it.
It's very good. You can taste the salsa and the peppers.
Now I want you to save enough room because we do have a special surprise. It's fondue.
Absolutely perfect.
It's the best thing you'd have, especially on Valentine's Day.
Great way to end Valentine's Day. Folks, I'm Cody Brutlag. This is the lovely Emily Hart.
Thank you for joining us.
Cooking for Two. See you next time.
I wish I would have had that spicy recipe for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, me too. Did you hear Emily? I think she said cinnamon.
I think she did too.
Everyone knows that it's pronounced cinnamon.
Really?
Yes, it's
not cinnamon?
cinnamon. It's not
Cinnamon.
cinnamon. It's cinnamon.
Okay. Well, I will definitely watch out for that next time.
Okay, yeah. And
I
also,
gotta say, I really want to go back and make some salsa chicken.
I was gonna bring the ingredients so we could make it here in the studio. But the raw chicken went bad in my pocket, so it's just best that I leave it in there.
I agree. I don't want to get sick.
Also, we didn't have any fire. Making a fire is bad.
In a studio, especially.
Yes, and I got my fire making license taken away. So what am I gonna do? But listen up. On the Beat is next, and if you can listen very carefully, you can hear music.
New concept album out by indie favorites The Flaming Lips, but it just might be something you recognize. In December last year, the group released an entire cover of Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. The landmark rock album has sold an estimated 45 million copies worldwide and has influenced generations of musicians. In tribute, the Flaming Lips recorded a track-for-track remake in honor of Pink Floyd. Though the group has covered everyone from Queen to Black Sabbath to Kylie Minogue, this time they are joined by Henry Rollins, Stardust and the Seven Dwarfs, and Peaches to pay homage to tracks such as The Great Gig in the Sky and Money. The tracks themselves place a heavier emphasis on the ambient background layering prominent on the original album, and it allows the Lips to focus on their characteristic airy vocals. Rollins tackles the spoken word parts in most of the tracks in a soothingly monotone voice, while Peaches wails in the background of The Great Gig in the Sky. Though you can appreciate the band's attempt at honoring one of rock's greatest albums, it still pales in comparison to the original. The vocals in the most recognizable single, Money, are reduced to a whispery robotic drone, and the guitar solo is notably missing. Flaming Lips fans should definitely give it a shot, but it isn't recommended for Pink Floyd purists. For On the Beat, I'm Elizabeth Scoville.
Thanks, Elizabeth. I'm not sure if I'm entirely enthralled with that album, Flaming Lips.
Yeah, Peaches was definitely wailing in the back there. Sounded like he drank too much hot sauce and then he fell down a bottomless pit, all the while being on fire.
It's a little harsh.
Well, that music was a little harsh. You know, I like Pink Floyd, but, you know, maybe it's not my thing, you know? That's what she said. It was just not my thing right now.
I'll go back and listen to the original Pink Floyd.
Yeah, or anything else without that sound would be fine with me. So.
I'm sorry your ears couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it's okay. I I'm not exactly a whaler, so I couldn't whale as well as Peaches could.
I could see that.
Do you whale?
I do not whale.
Not even if you're on a roller coaster?
Not generally, no.
Huh, that's weird.
I am weird.
Well, I hope you're hungry, because Let's Eat is next, and Kate takes us to 7.
Welcome back to Let's Eat. This week we are at 7, a cosmopolitan grill on Prospect Road with everything from Napa nachos to New York steak.
A small restaurant with a friendly waitstaff, 7's dim lighting creates a nice atmosphere for dining. Complete with a full bar, 7's entrees are tasty but expensive, with most dishes ranging from $25 to $30.
Seven's most popular dish is the steak trio, a 10-ounce filet mignon served in 3 different sauces.
With excellent food presentation, quality, and great service, I give 7 3.5 stars out of 4. For Midstate Magazine, I'm Kate Alt.
Hey, that looked pretty tasty, didn't it?
It did. I'm getting hungrier and hungrier.
I'm a fan of putting anything in a martini glass and then trying to drink it. Mashed potatoes would be kind of difficult for me to drink out of my martini glass, but, you know, it looked good anyway.
The presentation, I was very pleased by that. It made me want to go there.
It could have been something that I should have done maybe on Valentine's Day.
You could have. Did
maybe
you have
taking
a
a
date?
sweetheart out there. No, I was actually at home watching Bruce Willis movies with explosions.
Oh, okay.
A great way to spend any day, not just Valentine's Day.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed.
So, well, it's time to get cultured now in State of the Arts. So pay attention, you might learn something.
Good evening, and welcome to State of the Arts. I'm Simone Buckner. Tonight, we're going to take a closer look at the art form known as improvisation. Barbecue Kitten is a Bradley student-run improv group that performs all over Peoria. We are pleased to have them with us tonight. So I have Scott here from Barbecue Kitten. Scott, tell me, or thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah.
My first question is, what is improvisation?
Basically, improvisational theater is doing a theatrical scene without basically being prepared. Most theater scenes have lines, they memorize the lines. In this, we do all the lines off the top of their head and do a scene based on the suggestion from the audience.
Okay then. So tell me, why do you think people like to watch unscripted comedy?
There's kind of a like what's going to happen factor, you know, since we're not prepared, you know, people might want to see if we screw up. They're not quite sure how we can come together with scenes that actually make sense when they're used to seeing types of theater where there's a lot of preparation beforehand.
Okay then, tell me, what does it take to be good at this?
It basically takes being confident with the ideas you're presenting. When you first start out, you kind of think, how am I going to not think about what I'm saying and come up with something that can actually make a scene that makes sense? And really, you just have to get used to just the free flowing and just putting out whatever comes to your mind first. And if anyone wants to get involved in Barbecue Kitten, we have Wednesday night rehearsals at the Geyser Cafeteria at 10:30 p.m. It's kind of late, but it's good.
Okay then. Now I was told you wanted to ask me one quick question before you guys perform for us.
Yeah, we're going to do a game called DVD. We're going to put on an entire movie, and I'm going to be controlling the remote control. And all I need from you is a title for the DVD.
Okay, then let's see. How about Interview with Kittens?
Okay, Interview with Kittens. Okay, DVD Interview with Kittens. Kittens, when you're ready.
Meow.
Barbecue.
So, where did you get the pink inside your ears? Oh.
Meow.
This is not going to work. How did you get so feisty? How did you get... Mittens, stop it! Oh, thank God. Can you speak to the cat? Because you're the cat whisperer, right?
German.
Feinstein. Fragenbogen. wegen Heimenschmuggel. Fragen, ich meinen, keinen Zweig, sie Tyson, meinen Schmeigenfeinen.
Chapter 7 in English.
Where did all the kittens go? It doesn't even matter anymore. I have the entire interview. I finished it. We're gonna be rich. Yes! Oh no, the dying one. You didn't kill it? Okay, I may have slipped the wrong poison into her drink, but it doesn't matter. I have the interview. That's all right. I'll just take it off.
Casting call for the kitten.
Okay, can I see dying sort of growl? Number 1? Oh my god. All right, number 2? 3? Oh, look at that dramatic tension. It's beautiful. I like this one.
I'm on my agent.
No, I wanted it.
Chapter 15.
Don't. Master. Oh my goodness. I told you it. What has happened? Why does anybody ever inform me of anything?
Why do cats lick themselves in the,
It tastes good.
I told you it was that simple.
What is going on here?
You have poisoned me, and it has turned me human. Now I can have my revenge.
That's awesome!
Bloopers.
Okay. That's awesome! Ow!
Sorry?
Up here.
Next blooper. Oh, sorry.
Every time.
Chapter 19.
I don't know what's happening. Meow. I think I'm turning into a meow.
Oh,
She did it for me.
shoot. You have poisoned me. I have poisoned your friend. Now you shall suffer as I have suffered.
Alternative Disney ending.
Oh my gosh, we got the $10 million. We finished the interview, and now we can all be friends.
I forgive you.
Why should I worry?
Catnip for everyone. Candy and kittens is what we like to have.
Alone in the moonlight.
The end.
Thank you. Yay.
To learn more about the barbecue kittens, check out their website at bbqk.com. Thanks for watching State of the Arts. I'm Simone Buckner, leaving you with this. Viola Spolin once said, theater games are a process applicable to any field.
Thank you, Simone. Improv certainly is a difficult task to undertake.
Yes, it is. It's truly an art form. I should know. I started an improv team while I was in high school.
And how'd that go?
It was good. It's an art. It's not just nonsense, and don't say anything bad about it.
I wasn't
it's
going
art.
to.
Yeah. Well, now you're not. But it was really an experience. We did one show and we got in the yearbook. That's all we needed to do. The whole team dissolved right after I left.
Have you ever thought about joining Barbecue Kitten?
Oh, I actually haven't. I'm so busy, being a television sensation and all. How am I supposed to be on Barbecue Kitten?
You're not humble at all, are you?
What? Well, at any rate, it was a really exciting show, and, a lot of people might think it just looks silly, but there's a lot of creativity. I mean, there's the show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well, it's not on anymore, but
I wish it was.
if you've seen it, it's a brilliant, brilliant thing.
It is. It is. Takes quite a talent to stand up there and think of something on your feet.
And it's actually quite an interesting party game. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be an improv scholar like myself. You can just jump right up there and do it.
Scholar?
Yeah. Self-appointed title. I have a PhD in improvisational comedy physics. Yep. Well, at any rate, I think that improv has developed over the years as a good art, and it's actually become more mainstream because it used to be kind of like
it's true
backroom kind of stuff, like not that exciting.
And it's actually a talent that people need to have if you do theater, or even if you're public speaking and something messes up, you have to be able to jump in there. And
yeah, it's quick thinking. It can really help you out in the workplace and in the future, and it's a good skill to have.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really think it was a good show today. What do you think?
I thought so. I thought they had some really good lines they pulled in there.
I'm going to go home and I'm going to make some salsa chicken.
Sounds delicious.
So, that's all for our show. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. Thanks for watching Midstate Magazine.
Have a good one.